Welcome to the update. I'm Eleanor Quirk. Tensions have flared in the Oval Office during a meeting between the US President, his VP and Volodymyr Zelensky. Donald Trump has bluntly told the Ukraine President to make a deal with Russia or they're out. Mr Zelensky then taken to task for not saying thank you to America.
And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. It's
with
back
all
to
respect
you.
to your
Far
country.
more than a lot of people said they
respect.
should have.
Have you said thank you once?
A lot of times.
No, in this
Even
entire meeting,
today.
have you said thank
Even
you?
today.
Queensland locals are bracing for mass power outages as Cyclone Alfred intensifies. Authorities are continuing to prepare for the Category 4 system, and Renee Cath from Energex says there are a number of ways to get organised.
If everyone can think about their own households and their needs to get by without power for a week or longer, they should make sure they've got their storm kit ready with things like batteries, torches.
Pope Francis has had a setback in his fight against pneumonia. The Vatican says the 88-year-old has experienced an isolated breathing crisis and has received non-invasive mechanical ventilation. Doctors say the next 48 hours will be crucial to the Pope's prognosis. And Labor has pledged to temporarily freeze a tax on beer if it wins the election. The draft beer excise goes up every 6 months in line with inflation, with brewers arguing it's hurting their industry. Labor's now promising to freeze indexation for 2 years from August if it's returned to power. The change would only apply to beer and not spirits. Sport and entertainment are next. To sport, and Australia's qualified for the semi-finals of the Champions Trophy on points after its match against Afghanistan was abandoned due to rain. The Suns went down to the Swans 63-84 in the AFL Community Series, and league fans have packed the streets of Las Vegas ahead of Sunday's season opener blockbuster.
We're happy to be here in Sin City. We would go anywhere for our Panther boys, and here we are. We love it. We love them. We love Vegas.
To entertainment, and police in the US are continuing to investigate the deaths of Hollywood legend Gene Hackman and his wife. Authorities have returned to their Santa Fe home where they've all but ruled out carbon monoxide poisoning as their cause of death, with no evidence of the toxic gas at the house. County Sheriff Aidan Mendoza says they're trying to put together a timeline of when the couple died.
So it's very difficult to put a timeline together, even with the help of the Office of the Medical Investigator, just based on their body and other evidence on the body. It appears several days, possibly even up to a couple weeks.
And a bout of the flu has forced Justin Timberlake to cancel his final US concert of his Forget Tomorrow World Tour just hours before he was due to hit the stage in Ohio. And that's the latest from the Nova podcast team. We'll see you again soon for another episode of The Update.